2013. Most startups in the design industry were failing. On the other hand, giants like Adobe completely dominated the market.
And right in the middle of this chaos, a small Australian startup called Canva entered the industry.
The Australian entrepreneur and her boyfriend Cliff Obrecht dreamed of taking on the Microsofts and Adobes of the world.
On paper, Canva looked like just another tool, destined to disappear. But fast forward to today, that tiny startup has become a $26 billion giant, a tool so powerful, it's used by over 135 million people every single month.
Canva is no longer just a tool, it has become the default language of design.
So the big question is, how did Canva, once the underdog, turn the battlefield into a $26 billion empire?
But what's really important is to focus on the things that matter, solving problems that affect real people.
Most design tools talked about their features, things like fonts, gradients, or editing power. But Canva understood something simple. People don't search for features, they search for results. Nobody types best tools with fonts. They type how to make a resume or how to design a poster. This was Canva's big insight.
Instead of showing off the tool, Canva showed people how to achieve results. They removed the fear of design. Because the truth is, most people avoid design, not because they cannot do it, but because they believe they cannot do it. So Canva made it simple, step-by-step blogs, easy videos, templates inside the tutorials. And every message was the same. It's easier than you think. You can do this. Once people created something, they felt confident and came back again.
Canva built its content like a ladder. First, they started with the basics, things like colors, fonts, and simple design rules. Once people got comfortable, Canva took them to the next step, everyday tasks like making a resume, a poster, or even a logo. And finally, for those who wanted more, Canva showed them advanced projects, business presentations, real estate flyers, even school newsletters. Step by step, users kept climbing this ladder. And here's the genius part. At every step, Canva gave them ready-to-use templates. So learning design and using Canva became the exact same thing.
Here's where Canva became truly unbeatable. They built a system that worked like a loop. It started with simple blogs that pulled people in from Google. Once people landed there, they were encouraged to try Canva templates right away. The moment users interacted with those templates, Canva collected data, what designs people liked, what they struggled with, what they searched for. That data then helped Canva create better content. And because the content was so relevant, it started ranking higher on Google. And guess what? This brought in even more people, which created more data, which made even better content. It was a flywheel. The more it spun, the faster Canva grew.
Instead of fighting for best design software, Canva went after real needs like resume for students, restaurant menu, wedding invitation design. These searches come from people ready to create. Internal links. One blog takes you to a template, then to another guide, then another template, without realizing you are deep inside Canva's world. Content hubs. Take resumes, for example. Canva didn't just write one blog, they made a whole set. Resume basics, layout tips, cover letters, LinkedIn guides. Google trusts them, users trust them. This means Canva always wins the search.
Now you may ask, can't other companies do this too? The answer is no. To copy Canva, you'd need years of keyword research, a huge content team, a product tied directly into tutorials, and most importantly, the patience to teach before selling. Most companies simply don't have that. Most companies don't have this patience. Canva did.
So what can we learn? Canva didn't win by shouting louder than Adobe. They won by teaching better. Instead of selling features, they sold confidence. Instead of saying, buy Canva, they said, you can do this.
And because of that, Canva built a moat no one can break. Because today, the company that teaches best is usually the one that wins. We are Bluecona. We help brands build moats with content that keeps working everywhere. Stop chasing trends, start building systems. See you in the next video.